Welcome, guys. It's Ravitej here. You are into one of the Hall of Fame interviews, and we are with Sudip. Sudip joined the TejFitness community in December 2020 at 100.5 kgs, and right now we are in May, and he's able to lose 10.5 kgs. So in 5 months, he was able to effectively lose 10.5 kgs. So welcome to Hall of Fame, Sudip.
Thanks, Ravitesh.
Perfect, perfect. So, just tell the viewers that where you're from, what you do, little bit about yourself.
Um, I have been in the IT industry for the last 13.5 to 14 years. I basically hail from West Bengal, but I now stay in Bangalore. But yeah, as in the life in IT is very sedentary, right? So being a foodie, so I had been I didn't take care of my health much. I had been eating here and there, a lot of junk food and keeping on, putting on weight like anything. When I passed out of college, I was like, you know, 78 or 70, 75 to 78, that range. And within these 13 years, I have crossed the century limit. So it's like, was like 100.5.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, Till then, since then, it was like a kind of um, I would say a burden on me because as I kept on aging, from 22 to 35, and having a family and a kid, I could realize that things are not going in the correct way. I'm losing energy, losing focus, losing concentration. It was all around the place. And 2020, as you mentioned, when I joined this fitness session from Ravitej, the first thing is that struck in my mind was like, I can transform myself. My mindset changed. For the very first thing, just to prioritize what needs to be done, my mindset changed. Eating healthy. I couldn't start it in the very first week. No, it was not there. Slowly and gradually, I knew what to eat, what not to eat. Then doing regular or workout sessions, you know, kind of minding my health because when the health gave a backkick to my life, being very sedentary. So that point of time I realized that yeah, this is high time I should you know check on myself. So thanks to Ravitej and his session. So it now it happens like I usually don't like to miss a session. When I miss because of certain other things coming to picture, I miss it badly. I try to do it in the offline timing. But in this course of this last 5 months, what I have learned is how to take care of myself, how to eat healthy, how to quantify my eating, and how to do regular exercise. And apart from the sessions, also keeping on this 10,000 steps. Although I'm not able to do every day, but at least some days. And the best part is being mobile and keeping myself healthy always, keeping myself active rather than just eating and eating. I think the last KFC I had was at January, maybe. Last
Superb,
after
superb.
I had KFC, and neither I do long for it much. Initially, I used to like fried foods and all, but now I don't long for it. But that I'm not, and my journey is still not ended, and the journey is
It's just the
ongoing. I
beginning.
have
It's just the beginning. So, Sudeep,
beginning.
great. I know you have a lot of share, but for the viewers, let us go on to some points which will really help anybody. And with your story, they will get inspired. I know your story personally, but I want to bring that to any individual. Like, what was your initial mindset? We discussed on this when you joined the community, when we had a one-to-one call with you. uh, what was initially your identity to yourself, and now what is your identity to yourself? So when you look into the mirror, what you used to feel before, and now what you are feeling now? Can you stress on that?
That's a very good question. Yeah, and that actually, that was a kind of catalyst of the triggering point to make that change. So I was like known. I was like known to be fat. Everyone took me for granted to be fat. Like this Sudeep cannot change. So Sudeep, symbolizing Sudeep is like he is a very fat ugly guy. So that kept on hitting me somewhere in the back of my mind. And I used to look at the mirror and say, see, and is this really how I want to be, or how I should be called or known for? That changed gradually when, after when this lockdown happened and all, and when I met people after months, like 4 5 months or and all, they came and saw and they told me, "No, you have changed, you have lost weight," and that the same people who had been mocking or being making fun of got really they got really backstabbed and said, "You have really changed." So that point, I really felt good. Okay, at least whatever efforts I put in, that has come into picture. So that's what my experience was.
That was your validation somebody else gave. But when was to yourself, you said to yourself that no, I am different. I do not associate myself with what was the previous thing. When was that?
When okay, that happens when I lost the first 3 kg.
3
Okay,
kgs.
so
Okay.
the first kgs when I lost, I came from 100.5 to 97.5. Okay, that point of time made me feel okay, and that happened in a span of 2.5 months, I would say. And
Yeah.
that point of time, I really felt good myself from within that yes, I can change.
Great. Wonderful. Wonderful. So the next question is, what you also tried losing weight before through various other methods. Okay, will not name them, but from that to my community, what did you feel the change?
Okay, yeah, I did. I tried to because since I was in a continuous, field of getting mocked of being my weight, like so, I felt to do, I went to multiple, cleaning phases, cementing phases. So yeah, they reduced 7 to 8 kilos of mine. I won't deny that, but there was no consistency. I gained 10 kilos in another 3 or 4 months, which is totally zero or negative here in this session. Here there is a consistency
You
of
spent some
reducing,
money for that?
of course,
How much did you spend on that?
15K,
15K. Okay.
10 and not 15. I think first I gave 10.5 and then okay, I remember I gave 10.5 or 11K in the first phase, and the next 4K was to trim the face fat. Okay,
Face fat.
because they they I mean it is not a gradual reduce overall. They will target areas and try to put machines out there or solutions out there to a particular target area like tummy and all, which is our always main area. But it doesn't reduce totally from the face and all, right? So each and every point to target differently and you spend
Now,
money, and
what you
then after
got to
that,
know the reality is can you reduce by using targeting? Can you spot reduction? Is it possible? Now you got the
no,
knowing the truth.
that yeah, and more than being fit, the correct knowledge of how to get fit is what I get from your session.
Right, right. So now that was your first encounter with weight loss.
Yes.
What is you joined in Tej Fitness, and what did you understand from here in our community? What all things you felt it was different? Maybe there it didn't need much hard work, right? It was like slimming
No, I don't,
center, no hard
you
work,
know,
right?
there will be missionaries all over me.
Yeah, it's
I,
just machines all over you. They doing the work. You're not doing the work. But here, what changed that you started doing the work? You started putting in that work of every day 45 minutes of workout, participating in walkathon, and eating healthy and avoiding junk, keeping your mindset properly. So, can you just go on those points?
yes, definitely. First of all, when you say community, it is a community of people wherein I there were people who were already doing before me. There are people who joined after me. So I think I might be an inspiration to people who have joined after me, but the people who were already doing and that they were doing in a regular course were an inspiration to me, and they were all of my age, because always the age factor also runs behind the mind. Because I'm not 22-year-old guy, right? I'm 35-year-old. So would all the exercises be applicable to me, or would I be able to do, given a point of fact that I had the slip disc issue, no, spine issue, which this is one more thing I wanted to add with the exercises, and they told me that initially I cannot lift heavy weights and all, but that is absolutely a myth. I am lifting. I have got dumbbells. I am lifting that in a proper way. I am doing the warm up and cool down, which relaxes all the muscles. So that, and I have the pain I used to get because of my sitting all day in IT field, that has reduced. So that is one get achievement. Apart from losing weight, I don't have that sciatica pain now. Okay, I
Yes,
used to
you
have.
had a sciatica no pain before.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah. I did an MRI in that point of time when I was like 26 or 27 years old, and they told me to go for an operation because it was like a slip disc of lumbar spine 7, 6, and 7. I remember that. But now there is no pain at all. I am being lifting weights, heavy weights also. There's no pain because I know how to do it properly, correctly, and also doing the warm ups and cool downs so that it doesn't happen abruptly.
right.
That is one thing I have learned. Second thing in this community I have learned is, if you can't talk about the quantitative nutrition. Some people told me that, why you are eating all this, you just can have three, kind of cucumbers a day, and that is not going to help you because I have to work also. I have to spend energy also to my family. I have a kid of 3.5 years old. So by well, like you when by reading the ebook that we have and how to calculate the actual BMIs and the TD, the total daily energy expenditure, and from there calculating how much of calories I should intake, deficiting my calorie but still having the energy to work. So that is what I have learned here, and several myths,
So
you know.
were you starving when you started this?
Um, No, initially I felt because I had a crave for food, so I had to reduce that crave. But after a gradual transformation, right? I'm not having a empty stomach like that. My stomach is filled, but not with junk food, with proper food what I need for my calorie deficit food only, but stomach is filled. That is what I have learned. That is a I mean, I never feel like that because if I'm hungry, I won't be able to work. I won't be able to concentrate in my work. That is not happening. So
Right.
that's how what I have learned here. And third thing is like I get inspired by people when they really do good work, and I mean good work in the sense there are people who are doing 10K marathons and cycle rides and all, which even if you're on a Sunday morning, I feel okay, it's fine, it's Sunday. But as I get in, see in Strava, right? People are doing 50K, cycle ride. I'll tell, especially Vikas, okay?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, he has been inspiration to me,
Yes.
and that let me know. Even if I couldn't go 7 a.m. in the morning, 9, I woke up late, but I went. So that inspiration is always there. I feel this has become a part and parcel of my life.
Great.
Everyone,
Give me three
their
things which you did right before you were not doing it and now you do. Three things which you are inculcated in your lifestyle.
first thing is uh, prioritizing stuff. First thing,
Prioritizing.
prioritizing stuff. First thing first,
What do
and
you
giving
prioritize? Sorry to
importance to health.
interrupt. What do you prioritize?
Prioritize means like I am not. I will join this sessions everyday session. I'm not going to miss that. Sometimes it doesn't happen, but I'll do it. I have to do it as a part of my daily routine. If not from 7 to 7:45, I'm engaged or some other work has come in between, I will do it at 10 to 10:45 also, but I have to do that in a day.
So you have
First thing.
scheduled it. That is your priority.
I have,
You have to do it. Yes.
yes,
Good. What is the next point?
yes. The next point is eating healthy. Okay,
Eating healthy.
I would say,
Okay.
yeah, I would say that because if I am doing all exercises and keep on eating junk, that won't help. So, quantitative nutrition, as I have learned from you, and the right amount of, I mean, it is not only eating proteins or not only eating, kind of fruits and all. It is everything in the diet with the correct proportions and percentages.
All the
That is the second.
macronutrients in the proper proportion. Good. What is the third one?
Third one, I would say, staying staying focused on the goal,
Stay focused
not
on the
getting
goal. Perfect. So you have set the
not
goal, you are being focused there. Second thing, you are prioritizing it. Third thing,
yeah.
you are quantitatively having nutrition. Perfect. These are the three things which Sudeep would like you to do. Okay. If you are starting your fitness journey, and in case you want to know the system, what Sudeep followed, then I'll be sharing the link in the description of the YouTube channel. You can go there, whether you are seeing the on Facebook or you are seeing on YouTube. Go to the website TejFitness, tejfitness.co/bootcamp. Okay, the next bootcamp which I'm starting is on June 1st. If you'd like to be part of that, then do go there, hit there, and register yourself. And I only work with limited number of people, so do that ASAP. Okay, so thank you everybody, and Sudeep, thank you for your persistence and for you having that goal and not letting go. And we will catch up when we'll hit that goal of 20 kgs weight loss. Okay, so we are in progress. We will do that ASAP. Okay, thank you, Sudeep. Thanks for
Thank
being here. Okay, thank you. So, guys, bye bye. See you in the next one.